Welcome back to Animal Crossing New Horizons. I'm dear darling, and let's see what's going on Island of Fawnhollow today. And Happy New Year to everyone. Yeah, the entire world's out in 2021. But I don't know how to think about that for a second. It's like 5 PM, of course. So, welcome to 2021. I don't know, I'm not like a stewardess of the new year or anything, but it's, well, kind of similar, I suppose, to 2020. It's only 1 day difference so far, but, you know, we're going to look at things on the grand scale of things and see how things shake up. I feel like my microphone's so high up. Hold on. Happy New Year to all of you. I can't wait to see what this year brings. Right now in Fawnhallow, it's 4:43 PM on Friday, January 1st, 2021. There really isn't any news to speak of today, but of course, carry on. Yes, so if you checked out the Animal Crossing New Year celebrations, like I did yesterday, I hope you enjoyed them. Very good fun. I was busy basically the whole day yesterday, so that's why I recorded randomly earlier than usual, and sounded a little bit dead. Because I was just like, oh, there's a lot of stuff to be doing. Bank of Nook, who knows, something from Mum. My dear, as I greet the new year, I've decided to become one of those fancy hobby people. If my creativity were a flower, it would be in full bloom. I thought you'd say a flower, Mum, but I didn't mean to close that, but we've got all these New Year's things. New Year's noodles, Berliner. Ich bin ein Berliner. Famous quote from Kennedy. Hold on, I'm going to look it up before I feel like an idiot. Ich bin ein Berliner. It was Kennedy. Okay, cool. Saved. Because I learnt about that back in history GCSE class, so I think my teacher would be very disappointed if I forgot. Of course, we got. Let's see what our mum gave us. Probably mum's art. Right? Just drop it on the floor, like an ungrateful child I am. Apparently. Okay, I guess it has to go on the wall. We've got New Year's noodles. What does this look like? Looks delicious, I must say. There's some huge tempura in there. Tempura. It's utterly massive. Berliner. I didn't know Berliner was a New Year's treat. It's a German sort of like jam donut. Sorry, jelly donut if you're American, I believe. Or is it just some Spanish thing? It's 12 grapes. I don't know. I guess one for each month of the year. Fizzy apple juice. Fizzy apple juice, huh? Cheers to the new year. I guess I can't put alcohol in. Otherwise, I mean, is there a sake set now I think about it? Oh, I bought a duplicate one of those by accident, I remember now. I guess I have to not say alcohol explicitly. Is Red on a visitor? It's not red. Excuse me, I was sneezing there. I mean, it is winter. A New Year's greeting from the Nook Mileage Programme. Happy New Year. We're sorry that Nook Stop was unavailable all day yesterday due to Resident Services holiday closure. To make up for that, we're giving any customers who access the Nook Shop today 500 miles. Cool. Also, regardless of your access history, your daily access bonus will be set at 7+ days tomorrow. Oh, I was actually kind of worried about that. I didn't realise it was completely closed yesterday. We hope you'll continue to use that in the new year. I believe we've got new furniture items to buy. Celebratory arch. Olivier salad. A Russian thing. I don't even know what that is. That kind of looks like coleslaw, I suppose, in a pile. Zodiac ox figure. Yes, because it's going to be the year of the ox, which is actually my Chinese zodiac. This year, sometime in February, I think. Kanamatsu. All these Japanese things, which I don't know what they are. Never mind, we'll get them. I know what mochi is. Mochi is like that chewy. I don't even know what it is. Chewy thing. Maybe I don't know what it is. We didn't check out the gay side of the song. So yeah, New Year's, you know. It's time for New Year's resolutions, I suppose. Do I have New Year's resolutions? Not really. I think I talked about this yesterday a little bit, but there's a really good video by CGP Great which actually made me think about them. About how like New Year's resolutions as like a generic mission is probably like the wrong thing to use, but like being like, oh, I'm gonna go to the gym more often or something. Things which are like vague. Oh, hello, Gulliver. Things which are vague like that are not very good. Like people don't stick by them very well. Stuff like that. I can't remember reasoning why. Like I don't know. I'm not CGP Grey. He's already explained it already. Just go look at that video. What's it called? I think it's called like year words or something. Don't remember. Anyway, he was all like, for New Year's resolutions, you should, instead of having, like, I'm going to go to the gym more often or I'm going to lose X amount by Y time, you should have years. Have theme words or something for the year. It's like one of the examples, I can't remember what you gave, like year of reading, where he, like, prompted him to read more books or something, like, I can't remember. I don't think it was reading, maybe it was like education or something, or learning, year of learning or something. Basically, the point is that every single time you get a choice of how to do something, you choose the one which fits with your theme word more often. So if you're doing like the year of being eco-friendly or something, instead of driving to the shops, maybe you'll walk to the shops or something that stage instead. It's only a small thing, but the idea is, I believe, that since your life is a series of branching paths or whatever, by sticking with the option that will lead closer to your theme, you'll eventually trend in the direction of that theme rather than trying to do these big swings all the time. Does it work? Maybe? I don't know. Oh, hello Bruce. Hey dear. Hope you're having a great 2021 graph. Oh yeah, let's talk to everyone about that. It was so cold when I sat down. I'm worried I may be frozen here. Okay, well that's not 2021 dialogue. Sorry about that, a little bit of a jump cut. Don't remember what I was talking about, but oh well. What's up? Was hoping I'd see you. Oh, really? Hey, what are you up to for the next 7 hours? You wanna hang out? Just kidding, heck yeah. Oh, I thought you'd all have 2021 dialogue. No, Snowball. What are we gonna do today? That's a good question. Don't know, to be honest. I guess we'll start by rolling with Snowman, as we usually do. I don't even know. We should probably look for where the other Snowball is. Oh, we were gonna help Gulliver. I forgot. Okay, we'll do that after the Snowman. Where is the other Snowball? That is a big question. And we should probably chat with Bruce again, just in case. Just to build up our friendship with him. Oh, hello, Vivian. To make sure we can gift him gifts as soon as possible. I believe it takes like 3 days, something like that. Oh, here's the episode one. Okay, yeah. I know, what was I talking about? Probably New Year's resolutions. That seems pretty fitting for 1st of January. Happy birthday to my friend Sophia as well. Was I saying anything interesting about it? Can't imagine I was. Did I talk about CGP Grey? And his whole keyword theming thing for the year? Maybe that's what I was talking about. Although, to be honest, it's better summed up by watching that video itself rather than, oh, and he kicked it into water, that would have been bad. Rather than anything else in particular. No, rather than me saying it again secondhand. What on earth's going on in it? I don't even remember what keyword I chose though for last year. When I saw that video, I definitely chose a word, but I can't remember what it was. Did I stick to it? I don't know. Maybe? Probably? I don't know. It's been an interesting year, I suppose, to say the least. What's a good keyword to choose for this year then? Oh, you know, I did choose. I don't remember what word I chose, but it was along the lines of trying things I've always wanted to do, but never really doing it, like, you know, starting a YouTube channel, drawing more, that sort of thing. What word even fits that? I don't know. Renewal, I suppose? It's not really renewal. It's more like beginnings, if anything. Let's choose a different word. Go this year. Why not? Ooh, a nice one. We can be a true ice queen. Queen of the wind and snow. Whoa. Let's find some fossils as well. Oh, actually, let's help Gulliver before I forget. But he's other stuff for today. So we'll find. Have we got Harry's photo? I feel like Harry gave us his photo, right? So it says Raymond and Jakey. Hello, Vivian. You got anything to say about 2021? No? Fair enough. I will say, but the sky is incredibly yellow today. Have you noticed? I've never seen it so orangey yellow before. Is it because it's sunset? It's not even sunset. I mean, it's kind of sunset, but like it's not entirely. It's a bit strange to have a bit of a tropical island going on, and then also it being snowing on it. I don't think that's usually how tropical islands work, but I may be mistaken. What would be a good word for new resolutions? Like, I mean, let's think. Like, there's probably some things which can encompass a lot of the common resolutions. Right, like eat healthy. Fair enough. I feel like I already eat reasonably healthy. I mean, there's nothing wrong with eating healthier, of course. Could cut down on like meat consumption. I don't really eat sweets much. I guess I eat a lot of savoury, salty, fatty foods sometimes. Well, not a lot, but like I could eat less, I suppose. That's kind of how it goes. I don't really eat fast food much in the first place. Exercise more. That's something I definitely can do. A lot more of. Seems like rarely do in the first place. So that's good. You know, as a generic resolution, that's going to be something. I feel like I've spoken about New Year's resolutions before. One of my previous videos, which is actually baffling to me because we obviously haven't had a new year yet since I started doing these videos. I gotta look this up. I don't want to obviously have it overstep. Resolution. Ready? New year. No. New. I spelled new wrong. You might ask, how did you spell new wrong? There's only 3 letters in it. Well, I put NEA for some reason. Yeah. Exercise is something I certainly could do a lot more of. That's fair. I don't really do much in the first place. A very inactive lifestyle. Probably not the best mixed with sitting at my desk all day, but still. What else would be good? I don't know. I mean, continuing on with the hobbies I've picked up. Maybe restarting some of the old ones, like playing piano again. That'd be good. Doing a lot with drawing. Of course, recording videos, which is a hobby which I now like to do quite a lot of. Probably expand my brand a bit more. Why not do some more interesting videos rather than just these unedited random 30-minute sections of video game recordings each and every day? But oh, the holly leaves are... No, what are these ones? These are... I don't know, but they're starting to bloom. Camellias? Perhaps being... I don't know. Because it's hard to really think of inherent resolutions which would be a good idea because, you know, whole world situation going on. We don't know how long that's going to go on for. I don't really know. What are some other common resolutions that people have? Obviously, eat healthier, go to a gym, lose weight, that sort of thing. But they all sort of tie up together. As in general lifestyle health improvements. Starting a new hobby. Picking up a new hobby and continuing with it. I feel that's kind of the theme of what we had happen last year, to be honest. Can't do it again. Managing finances? I feel like I'm okay about. I don't know. This is a Google question. Common New Year's resolutions. Yeah, resolutions. Because I'll say I've definitely set New Year's resolutions in the past. Do you remember what any of them were? Nope. Did I stick with them? I have no idea. They're always really generic, like, oh, do more exercise, eat healthier. I didn't even eat that unhealthy when I was younger anyway. Get organised. But, I mean, that's such a vague one. I feel like I'm already reasonably organised anyway. It's a bit of a sort of like, I'll just be like a better person, you know? It's like, well, I mean, yeah, but... Like, I understand the concept. Like, I don't want to trash on New Year's resolutions. If New Year's resolutions are the kick you need to prompt you to start, like, I don't know, improving yourself as a person, by all means. Don't let my random tangents... I'm pretty sure you're not a perfect snowman, right? I made you yesterday. No? Oh, I made you just now. I'm so stupid. Obviously, you weren't even melted. Learn a new skill hobby? Yeah, we did that. Live life to the fullest. That's so vague. What does that even mean? Live life to the fullest. Hope you already are. Apologies, let's pause there. What was I doing? Some bad New Year's resolutions? Oh, no, didn't I have a webpage up? Where's it gone? Here it is. Exercise more, lose weight, go organised. Learn new skill hobby, live life to... Oh yeah, save more money, spend less money. See? Finance management. Unsurprisingly on bet. Okay, let's try and guess what the other 3 are. I think... Let's see, finance management, I bet one of them's going to be reading. I bet one's going to be, like, going out with friends. I can't think of what the other one would be. Spend more time with family and friends. Obviously, not the best resolution right now, necessarily. Travel more. Okay, that's honestly just a terrible resolution right now. Please do not take that one as your resolution. at least for now. Read more. There we go. Read more. Very, very reasonable. I guess I should read more. I used to read a lot more when I was younger, but I certainly don't anymore. I also used to read like a book on the way to school or something. But it was like an ebook. It was on my phone. It sounds super stupid, but I read a book about C++ programming or whatever, like on way to school. And I don't know why I read it. I was like, oh man, reading this will be totally useful to me, compared to totally useful to me, despite the fact that it would give me no practical experience of programming C++. Do I remember how to program C++? Not really. I remember you STD double colon C in and C out, and then you use like chevrons, not chevrons, angled brackets to put your inputs and outputs into it. Do I remember anything else? No, I remember pointers are a thing. So you see, it hasn't really served me all that well. But then I also was back in sixth form. I was reading a book about what was it? It's called Moonwalking with Einstein. That was what it's called. It's a book about because if you don't know, it's like memorization competitions which people have, where like, they memorize like 6 cards, deck of cards or whatever, using like Mind Palace-esque methods. And I thought I'd read it because I was like, it seems like an interesting thing. Like I can't remember, like I read a description. I was like, that sounds like something familiar, but similar to what I already do. Oh, I forgot we're meant to help Gulliver. I'm sorry, Gulliver. So yeah, I mean, it's insightful to get like the actual knowledge behind it. But the craziest thing is, the only reason I know about Mind Palace styles of their memorization is because I watched I can't remember what it was, like some weird British TV show. I think it was British, about like girls v boys or whatever, where there was like a team of 5 girls and a team of 5 boys, and they each were like paired up against each other in like a certain challenge. Like one of them was learning to untie knots, like being escape artists or something. And like I remember they were like in this steel metal frame board or whatever, and then had like a harness on with like 10 different types of knots tied to them, and they had to learn how to undo them, and they raced and see who was the first to escape. Some like escape artist practice. But anyway, one of the rounds they did was like one for actual memorization, and I remember them talking about the process of them like walking around a place and having pictures of the objects on the wall, and then him explaining the concept behind it, of like creating memorable images at each of these hotspots to remember things, and I don't know, I guess that ingrained into me, and that's kind of how I did things. Memorized, if I needed to memorize like a long list of things, which sometimes you do in school, not particularly often. I feel like understanding is king over memorization. In certain subjects, depends, of course. In some subjects, rote memorization is a lot more helpful. Like biology, a lot more helpful for rote memorization than, for example, like maths, where if you understand what you're doing, it's a lot more useful. Well, that's my opinion. I didn't take biology at A-level, so maybe I shouldn't talk like that. But anyway, I remember there was 50 items and the guy's got up to like 38 or something, and he misremembered the dice, I think. He skipped the dice. I remember the girl did all of it. It was pretty cool. Is this an actual TV show, or did I just make this up? Hold on, let's see. UK TV game show, girls versus boys. Boys and girls? Is this it? With Vernon Kay. 2003? That seems plausible. Boys and Girls TV show. TC show, as I did it. Maybe let's use Google. TV show. UK. No, this is a Boys and Girls. Oh, this is this is a different one. This is when they had like a house of like 10-year-old and younger boys, and a house of 10-year-old and younger girls, and see what they do if they didn't have parents around, right? That's not what I meant. TV game show. Maybe it is what I meant. And Vernon Kay in it. Half the show was taken up with a main game in which each team, males and females, answer titles, ask 3 questions about the other side for instance what girls value more. Only far more salacious than that. Answers going to before you prefer teammate to be the over whenever the series are. Ranks went backstage. Okay, no, this is not that TV show I was thinking of. I don't know what it was. Oh well. Who really cares? It's not very fitting for a New Year's resolution thing. Anyway. Yeah, I read a book about that, basically. Did I finish it? No, I got like 2/3 of the way and then I stopped reading it or something. It might still be on my Google Play Books. Should we see? I don't think I've got it downloaded on this phone. I think it was my other phone, which, by the way, I got a new screen protector on my phone. It's only got a couple of bubbles in, so not too bad. Should I see what books I got on my library on my phone? Or how far I got into it. Is it there? Moonwalking with Einstein. Let's see if it remembers how far it got. It doesn't. So I don't know. I've got the D&D handbook in here. I've got a load of my maths notes. Oh yes, actually forgot. I read a bit of this book called Animator's Survival Kit by Richard Williams, University. Did I finish it? No, in fact I got not very far. Because again, I'm reading a practical book. A book which is intended to be practical. And treating it like a theory book or something, but without any practice in it, so it's not very useful for me. I should definitely get around to reading it, but to be honest, I don't like e-books. I kind of like physical books more. The feeling of books in my hand, I don't know. Something about it primes my brain to be like, alright, it's reading time. Rather than having my phone. Maybe that's just me. Maybe I'm just weird. I don't know. Wow, we have a lot of things in our inventory. Did we give some? We gave some to Raymond. We didn't give some to Jakey because we haven't seen him. Right? Yeah. Let's put this stuff away and then we'll figure out something. We might just make more ice walls, I don't know. But yeah, I don't know. What New Year's resolutions do you guys got? If you got any. Understandable if you don't. Understandable if you do. Perhaps we should just wear this and rock this style for now. Ah, I didn't mean to favourite it. I'm trying to think what resolutions I had in the past. Ah, no, I want to see what that looked like. No. That's fine, we can see what it looks like in our storage. I really can't remember what things I've had in the past as resolutions. I remember things I've given up for Lent for some unfathomable reason. I gave up eating crisps. Oh, pretty. For Lent, why? I ate a lot of crisps, I guess. Let's make some more walls, why don't we? Some ice walls. Where are our snowflakes? We have so many more large snowflakes than regular snowflakes, which is almost embarrassing. Almost. Let's craft something. Do we want to craft? We don't want to craft that, obviously. Any of these snow things? It's probably just these two things, right? Let's craft a couple of these. I don't know how many of these we need. I forgot. Either way, we don't have enough snowflakes with us. I think we need 4, is my guess. Plus a frozen arch. So let's grab some more snowflakes and we'll do that. But yeah, New Year's resolutions are pretty fickle. We need to catch some more snowflakes at some point as well. They're pretty fickle. Like, I never realised until I saw that CGP Grey video and he put it into words. I was like, oh yeah, they kind of are like, do X by Y amount is a really bad way to do things. I suppose it puts a lot of unnecessary pressure on it, on something which should be a gradual improvement throughout all the year, instead of being some very front-loaded self-improvement thing from the start of January, which is different from how it should be, I suppose. If only there was ice fencing, because annoyingly you need fencing for a 5-star island, I think. Although I believe you can make up for it without, if you put down enough furniture items. Maybe we should have a chat with Isabel and see what our ratings are now. But I believe the decorations need to be spread out across the island, if I remember rightly. I might move that up, I don't know. But let's put this wall down. Sorry, frozen partition. Hmm. 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 Hmm? Hmm. 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 So I'm just trying to decide what looks best here. I don't think it's that, to be honest. What? You can't drag it? It's annoyingly not quite enough room. Not quite enough room to do this. What if we put a frozen arch in? Do you think a frozen arch will fit here? Let's use this to test it. It can just be another entrance. It's not really the way I wanted it done, Animal Crossing, to be honest. There's not even enough room. Why have you trolled me like this? Still not enough room? Actually, it looks like it fits quite nicely here. Honestly, that looks pretty good. Why don't we do that? And put some frozen partition walls here. I don't mean to block them off like that, but... I meant more like this. Are these walls 3 wide? What a weird number. And then perhaps we put a pillar in the corner. Got another frozen partition. But something like this to block it off instead of them. Something else? Because no, you can't go this way. But you can go this way. You gotta enter the land. You gotta enter the Ice Queen's land first. What we can do with this other frozen partition then? I don't know. Perhaps we can put it here? Does that really make sense? Not really. I suppose we can like surround your entire house with it, Emilia. Why do we do that? Don't know. But we could do this. I don't really know. I suppose we could do another entrance here. Like a wall doesn't have to be here necessarily. That's actually a good point. Doesn't have to be here leading up like this. This is what I've done. It looks alright though. Probably would look nicer maybe if we put another pillar here. Instead of these random frozen scatter pillars. That's an interesting point. Let's try that. A little bit of decorating. Pick this up, push this back a bit. Maybe push this out a bit. There's no good way to do this. Just... why? Is that right? I mean, we could do another frozen partition? That just seems excessive at this point. Yeah, this looks like a good place for a frozen pillar. Make it feel like castle walls of an ice castle or something. And this is just the front of it? I don't know. Maybe it makes more sense to have the ward go behind Able Sisters. Should we see what that looks like? But what we're going to do with this tiny space? Is it big enough to walk behind? It is. Maybe there's something creative we can do with that. I like these pillars as cornerstones, though. Or perhaps if we just... oh, wait, hold on. Let us through first. Push this out a bit more. We could pretend there is no space. Something like that? I don't know, I feel like it should be. The gap is really annoying. That's okay. I think that's livable. I decided it's no longer livable. And it should be on the inside. Ah, there's not enough space. It's so hard putting these walls down. New Year's resolution, get these walls right. get better in interior decoration. No. Because I feel like an able sister shouldn't be part of a wall. That just seems a bit bizarre to me, personally, but again, I am the one creating this in the first place, so I guess it's kind of all up to me in the first place. That I do like. This... Oh, wait. Yeah, there's no... Wait, we can't go through now. Okay, no. Maybe we'll stick with the original idea, putting the frozen arch here. Putting a frozen arch here. I think that's okay. It's like an ice castle. I don't know. There's potential here. We might need to move Able Sisters along a little bit. Because annoyingly, it's not quite in the right place, I think. Is it? No, it's a little bit off. How frustrating. What can we do about that, huh? I can't really see what's going on. How off is it? Oh, moving it again is going to be such a chore, though. I think we can make that work. Oh, it's off by 1. Entire arrangement. No, I think we can make this work. I'll have a think about it, I don't know. But for now, let's round off this episode here, because it's been like 32 minutes. And I don't even know what I talked about. New Year's resolutions, I guess. I don't know. Maybe try a theming word. Don't beholden yourself to your New Year's resolutions. Obviously, do try them. But, yeah. You should just have them as a general trend in your life, rather than a specific X goal by Y date in mind. Probably a lot easier to accomplish and a lot easier on the whole motivation front. Or the discipline. No, the diligence front, sorry. Maybe, I don't know. But anyway, if you have been watching, thank you very much for spending Animal Crossing New Horizons. I've been Dear Darling. Likes, comments, subscription, shares, all greatly appreciated. You can follow my Twitter or join my Discord in the description below. I hope we can see each other again. But for now, it's our farewell. So until next time, bye-bye for now.